So blog 2, following the TD5, the light grey Defender as we call it, in its getting its electric motor, its Tesla Model 3 motor, and its 55 kilowatt battery pack. So you've seen us strip it, that's episode 1, so if you haven't watched that, go and watch that. And now we start fabricating. So the car basically just gets dropped in front of the fabrication room with a motor, with a battery box, and we work out where things are going to sit. So that has been done now for the motor. So let's quickly show you the motor and then we will show you it mounted in the car. So this is a Tesla Model 3 motor. So it comes out of a salvaged Model 3, so maybe a 1 or 2 year old car. And the insides are reworked. So it's got new gearing in here, which means it can be outputted to these Defender couplers. So that fits the original Defender prop shafts, i.e. the right thread pattern and shape. That side's the motor. So there's a motor in there, inverters built in, and then this is a little control box which connects it to things like the throttle pedal and the drive, neutral, reverse switch. There's a couple of mountings on it. As you can see, they're rubberized. They're obviously original Tesla. One there, and one there. So a total of 3. And that sits in the gearbox tunnel. So if you can imagine, the middle of the car is here, and it pushes drive out of that prop shaft to the front differential, and out of that prop shaft to the back differential. So that's why I've put these 2 props there. They're super heavy, but they basically connect there and then connect to the diff. So that's what's going in. That's 280 horsepower. Ultimately 280 of instant power. So I used to have a 1998 Porsche 911, the 996 version, and that had, I think, 290 horsepower, but only at a certain rev or in a certain rev range. So i.e. when you were spanking it and the engine was revving really high. These electric motors have full torque, full horsepower from 0. So it really feels like a lot more than 300 horsepower. You know, the people with big supercharged V8s might be saying, oh, 300's not that much. It's a lot when it's instant and it's from 0, i.e. it's at the lights that your head hits the back of the seat kind of thing. So that's the difference between engine power and, say, electric motor power. Okay, so now you've seen the motor, let's show you how it goes in this car that you'll recognize. You'll see it still looks pretty empty. So there she is, and the electric motor is sitting in there in the gearbox tunnel. So that's that front prop shaft connection, i.e. coupler, that you can see, and there's another one the opposite side on the back going to the back. So we're basically connecting that to that with a custom prop shaft that it's exactly the right length, blah blah blah. So let's show you how we do that. Well, how Toby does that. Let me come over here. This mount is a motor mount for a different type of Defender, an older one than the TD5. But what it ultimately does is slot over, this must be this one. What it ultimately does is slot over that joint there and then connect it to a flat chassis rail, which is obviously where those 4 holes line up. So it's that kind of thing that will be holding it on its 3 mounts. So now if we go under this one, I can show you those. So bear with me. Right, so now we're under here. You can see there's one mount connecting the rubber bushing on the motor, 2 original holes in the chassis there. Another one is here. Oh, the sandwich man's here. Another one is here, so you can see where it's connected to the bushing there and then to the chassis behind. And the third one will be here. This is still clamped in place, but ultimately connecting the motor to one of this big chassis cross member there. Okay, so that is now able to hold all of that huge amount of torque and power, and stop it from trying to just spin itself to pieces. So that's the motor in. Here it is again from the front. So now we're going to take that cross member, which is actually the same as the original one that was there. We've just made it again, and that's going to come forward, and we're going to do the battery box. So once that's built, I will make another video and we'll go through it all again for the batteries.